Hello everyone, welcome back to day 2 of the WMDA competition. We are so excited for this. We had some great performances from competitors yesterday. Also, for those that were here live, there were some phenomenal lectures from some of the world's best on the subjects that we're all so interested in. We had a great art show that we had.
Yeah, the art show was popping off. We had the table clinics going on. There's a lot that was missed, and I know we don't have all of it to show you. We're focused on the WMDA, but yeah, next year you'll have to come out and check it out. So, what we want to do is give you a slight overview of what happened yesterday. Well, we basically called out a shade tab on the fixed side, and they were supposed to match the color in the shade tab. On the removable side, we had everybody bring their own denture and just do some detailing, some festooning and cleaning it up, and they got judged on that. Round 2 today will be a bit more complicated, and there's going to be definitely some more stress going on there. So more challenging, less people till we get to the finals tomorrow. We're excited to get this day started off, so let's do it.
I have in my hand the results of the competition. So the judges, do we have the judges here? Skip and Richard and Jungo. And I assure you and promise you, they have no idea whose case pens were who, none at all. They just came in, we lined them up. They don't know the numbers. I got the names and the numbers here, and they just did their best to look at each case, and they evaluated, and we just did total score. So the people moving on, when your name is called, if you would just step out. Okay, so the first person moving on is Michael Keeter. Come out, Michael. Okay, second person to move on is Richard Wodzninski. Third person to move on is Dan Elfring. Step out here, Dan. Fourth person to move on is Carl Brown. Come out, Carl. Fifth person to move on is Renata Vano from Brazil. And the last person to move on is Arian Deutsch. Okay, round of applause for everybody. Okay, so on the fixed side, we had the criteria was color, value, and chroma. The shade was a 2M1. And these are the results, okay? First person to move on is Bill Connell. Second person to move on is Leon Gergov from Canada. Leon. Third person to move on is Nobu Chushimoto. Is that how you say it, Nobu? Fourth person to move on, Ryan Lim. Step forward. Fifth person to move on, Kairen Chiang. Sixth person to move on, Drew Rickert. Seventh person to move on, Shukri Kamali. Eighth person to move on, TJ Yang. TJ. And the last two, 9 and 10, Mike Small. And the last person to move on is John McMillan. Nice job, you guys. Great job.
We'd like to congratulate all the competitors that competed in the first day. It was an amazing competition. Our condolences to those that came and showed, but they put a phenomenal show on and they showed what they were made of.
Can I say something here about that too? My heart really goes out to these guys. The courage that you have to come out and do a live competition right in front of everybody, all of your peers. There's cameras on you. It's just an amazing feat of courage, that you're not used to facing in the lab. You have time, no one's breathing over your shoulder. So my heart really goes out to these guys, and I just want to thank them for their courage in coming out and helping, this show and really showing what they can do live. And I think without further ado, we're going to introduce our host, Doc.
Step and Eugene.
Step and Eugene, come out, bros.